All right, Sean here with Blue Ridge Collectibles, and today we are going to take a quick little blast from the immediate past and open up three of the probably one of the hottest products of the year, Double Masters VIP Edition. Okay, so it's a single pack box. I actually have opened up one of these earlier in the career of this channel, but we got three of them right here to take a look at. Real quick, these have been settling around the $95 to $100 mark. They got up, I know, as high as 140 to 150 on the secondary market, just based off of the initial kind of like boom that these things were going through. But you know, yeah, Wizards of the Coast definitely stepped up their game on this product, more specifically the VIPs, because each one is actually a pack and not considered really a full box. One pack comes with two foil full art cards, in which there might be in one of these a Mana Crypt, or possibly this card that you're going to see on screen, the Force of Will. And the Force of Will have come down a little bit. I remember when that card came out, boy, ooh, man, it was fire, simply just blistering hot. They were selling for like $400 to $500, and now they are in that $300 range. So they've come down quite a bit, okay, for one of the biggest modern staples to ever hit the scene. So we hope for one of those in here. But anyways, it should be a relatively quick rip. Again, two foil full arts per pack, in addition to two foil rares or mythics in each pack. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get to cracking here. I want to thank you guys for joining in on this video. Yeah, I would say that based off of what I do know product-wise this year, I think I give this, maybe not so much the VIP edition, but Double Masters in general, just a slight little edge over Commander Legends, all right? But we haven't opened up a Commander Legends yet on video, but we are going to. So definitely keep an eye out for that. And we shall do that as well here. Now, I elected not to open Commander Legends on release day, only because they were tough to find. There's a lot of buzz, of course, you know, from the release, and it's usually like that for about the first few weeks. All right, we had pre-release last week, so a lot of people had pre-ordered their booster boxes and collector boxes. So let's see, we're going to start off over here, and we're just going to kind of flip through them. You can kind of see the edge of the full art foils. Pretty easy to pick out of there, but there's some pretty cool commons, uncommons. You got the Urzatron lands in here that are very popular, and not only some of the older formats, but also in Commander. All right, so there's a lot of Commander cards in here as well. But the cards are in pretty nice shape. Of course, my one big gripe is the front card of the pack will always have scratches or scuff marks from the rolls that do the collation of these packs. But man, this has been one of my favorite sets in recent memory. Just overall, pretty nice. You know, Wizards had said and mentioned that they weren't going to do any more Masters products. So they took a year off. They came back in a huge way, reprinted probably one of the most desirable cards out there in the Force of Will, plus all the swords and Stoneforge Mystic and all that. Cast Down, you know, that's a pretty solid Pioneer card. Peace Strider, Iron League Steed, so the cards are slipping, sliding. Treasure Keeper, Hinder, Ulvenwald Mysteries, Sphinx Summoner, Basalt Monolith, okay, that's a good old one there. Okay, Dismantle, and I think we're going to be coming up on the rares here momentarily. So let me do this. We'll do the top flip. All right, Death Reap Ritual, and then Topple the Statue. I believe the next one is a rare. There it is, Time Thief. There you go. That's a modern staple if I ever saw one. Sacrifice 5 artifacts, take an extra turn after this one. Which you know, players have found a broken way of really managing this card really well. All right, so we got Time Sieve. And behind that, we have Isochron Scepter. All right, so there's an imprint artifact for you. And then behind that, we have Phyrexian Metamorph. I don't know if this is the cheapest full art foil out there. But it's pretty cool looking nonetheless. Yeah, you know, it's a very well played card too. And then the thing I also don't care for is that you see this print line that goes across the top there. You can kind of faintly see it, but I believe that's on every single one of these cards, unfortunately. But behind that, we have... Ooh, we got a Mythic by Kev Walker. What could this be? Kev Walker, man, he's been around the business quite some time. And we got, oh, very nice, Atraxa, Praetor's Voice. Really, really, really good commander. I mean, this card needs really no introduction whatsoever. It's a card that will continuously be played for a long, long, long time. But that's a good-looking card. I mean, you know, we pulled a Mythic out here. I mean, the Metamorph wasn't too hot. But, man, pretty cool. All right. And then we should have just a bunch of basic kind of like full art lands. And then we're going to have some foils here on the end. Mountain, Swamp, Island. So you got the Zendikar and the Unstable Lands, I believe, which are by John Avon. Forest, and then we have a couple of the full art foils. So we got Plains, we got Forest, and then a few tokens here. Eldrazi Spawn and Soldier. All right, so we'll do a recap at the end as always. You guys know the drill of the rares and mythics in this one. So I would usually ask the question, are you guys still opening this stuff? Because I know they've this product has fallen out of favor for the hot new shiny toy in the neighborhood, and that's Commander Legends. And I think people are still doing whatchamacallit, the Zendikar Rising is another one that people are doing. And if you're not doing that, more likely you're doing Pokemon, because that's what everybody else is doing as well. I think that people are more getting into the collectability investment side or Pokemon. And Magic cards, of course, has always been the tried and true, you know, tabletop format type game, you know, with your buddies or girlfriends or whatever the case may be. All right, Brainstorm, really good card, man. That's been around the block a few generations. But let's see if we can get some Tron lands in here. Speaking of which, speaking of the devil, Urza's Tower. There you go. So that's the bordered version. Heartless Pillage, Everflowing Chalice, Throne of Geth. Okay, let me get myself situated here. Auriac Salvagers, Fatal Push. There we go. So in addition to Cast Down, we got Fatal Push, which was a heck of a card in that Kaladesh block, man. People were using this card like it belonged in the format at the time. You know, it was a standard staple till the end of time. So if you were playing black or any combination thereof, more than likely you had Fatal Pushes in there. Bloodshot Trainee, O Naginata, and Dismantle. And this next card probably is the... Nope, Esperzoa. The next one, ooh, I see Jace. Oh, man, that's a good one. Great pack so far. Mirror Smith, another uncommon. And then behind that, what's the other card there? Dualcaster Mage. Not fantastic, but still played on occasion. Probably more so in Commander than anything else. Copy target instant or sorcery spell when this enters the battlefield. And you may choose new targets for the copy, and it's flash too, which gives it the extra bit of sneakability. And we got Joyra, who was, what? She was in Dominaria. So, you know, there you go. Good old Dominaria reprint, if I'm not mistaken. Or, yeah, I think it's Dominaria, right? Let's see. And then behind that, Academy Ruins. Very nice. I'll take it. That's a good card, too. Very, very playable. especially you know, like this would go well with Time Thief, you know, in an artifact deck, something that matters. And then of course we also saw Jace. Jace is the play. So we got Atraxa, we got Jace. Man, we are firing on all cylinders here. So that's a beautiful card. And then of course we got all the lands here. Let's see what our foils are. We got Mountain. That's one of the unstable lands. And then a was it Zendikar Swamp. And then behind that, Thopter and Wolf. Okay, so that's pack number 2. Let's go ahead and close her out with number 3. Prices have settled down on this product as far as individual value prices. So if you guys check like TCG Player, you'll see that a lot of them have come down. There's only a couple cards that are over $100. Force of Will, definitely one of them, but I think that's more so the full art version of the card. And Mana Vault are the only 2 cards over $100. So that would explain why the product has gone down as well, in conjunction with just the overall price settling of these cards. So, okay. Best of luck. Let's go ahead and open this one up. We got Tuk Tuk, the returned that guy right there. All right, so let's go ahead and we got a Braid. Man, there's another staple if I ever saw one. All right, a Braid, Frogify, Battle Rattle Shaman, Parasitic Strix. All these cards are incredibly noteworthy in various formats, all the way down to Legacy, Vintage, Costly Plunder. A lot of this stuff's seeing play. Now, if you're able to actually play tabletop Magic because of everything going on with COVID, then that'd be a huge bonus, of course. But a lot of card shops and comic shops aren't. So that's the problem. Weapons Trainer. Crop Rotation, there it is. There's another super playable card right there. A staple, no doubt. Oval Chase Daredevil. And then O Naginata for the second time. Behind that, another uncommon, Yavimaya Embrace. And another uncommon, Ash Barrens. There you go. That's another land that sees some play. And we got a rare. Actually, in front of that, we got another uncommon, Sarah Sphinx. The rare is Mesmeric Orb. Okay, we got a few artifacts in this particular slot in the deck, or the pack rather. And then behind that, we have another rare, this time Swiftblade Vindicator. Wasn't this Guilds of Ravnica, or well, it's a very recent set, but Double Strike, Vigilance, Trample. You just gotta make sure you pump this sucker up. It's only a 1/1. You know, so that way it doesn't get blown away right away, because this card can be problematic. I've played more than my fair share of Arena, and this has been a sneaky card on a few occasions. And why I had no answer for it is beyond me. But anyways, we got behind that, we go Toxic Deluge. Very nice. Another really lights out card right there. I am loving that art, boy. I tell you, that's probably one of the better looking arts in the full art foils that you'll find in here. And then behind that, another rare. Oh my God, Thoughtseize. Wow. What a pack. You got a Toxic Deluge and Thoughtseize all in one pack. Yes. Wow, super solid. And then, of course, you got all of the lands, and then our foils are going to be a Super Swamp, Unstable Land, John Avon, and then, ooh, very cool, Island, Zendikar Island right there. And then those are our 2 double-sided foil tokens. All right, let me go ahead and sleeve these up real quick. We'll do a quick hit recap of all the rares and mythics in this one. Pretty solid. I mean, yeah, we didn't get, you know, the Force of Will or the Mana Vault, but in terms of overall quality of the full art foils, I will definitely say that we probably, exceeded the expectation level on this one. So, fantastic. And that's what I mean. I mean, these packs will always be loaded. Very rarely do I see a VIP Double Masters pack that has underwhelmed. Okay, it doesn't happen that often. I've seen a lot of packs that have broken even on the value level or have surpassed it by a huge margin, for sure. So, yeah, very nice. I think we did pretty well. The regular rare and mythic slot, the bordered ones, were kind of you know, it wasn't fantastic. I've seen some pretty loaded rare and mythic cards coming out of that spot, and even doubling up with some pretty powerful full art foils. All right, so let's go ahead and do a recap here of all the good stuff. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the bordered cards. We got Time Sieve, Isochron Scepter, Dualcaster Mage, Joyra, Weatherlight Captain, Mesmeric Orb, cool looking card, Swiftblade Vindicator. All right, and here's our full art foils. We got the Phyrexian Metamorph. Always good to get this one out of the way because it is the cheapest card in the whole thing. Behind that, we got the beautiful Atraxa Praetor's Voice. Just a really, really bomb card. We got Academy Ruins. Very cool new updated artwork for this card only. Oh, man, we got Big Daddy Jace in the house. Very cool looking card. Glad we got that one. Toxic Deluge. That art, though, probably my favorite. And then finally, Thoughtseize, a staple until the end of time, that's for sure. With only one black casting cost, I mean, you can't find a better card out there to just really, really decimate someone's play strategy by taking their best card. That's for sure. But anyways, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it. Always good to go back. Again, it's not a super old product. But the prices have definitely come down, especially with all the new stuff coming out. This was a break of 3 VIP Double Masters packs. Sure was a lot of fun. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit that bell for instant notification. Again, I'm Sean with Blue Ridge Collectibles. You guys take care, and I'll see you on the next video.